Today's video was sponsored by Anthony Mushiri, a true patriot and a Kenyan nationalist at heart. Stand by for 3, 2, 1. After President Ruto impeached Rigathi Gachagua and hijacked the Mlima Kenya MPs, others in politics are now slowly but surely beginning to see the president for exactly who he is, a dangerous turncoat. And if there is one individual who is truly fearful of what happened to Gachagua, it is a one Musalia Mudavadi. I dare say Musalia was foolish enough to sign off ANC party to William Samoei Ruto. And Ruto lied to him that the merger was to foster unity. Here's the tip.
Na tumeunganisha chama ya ANC na chama ya UDA, sasa ndizi ni chama kimoja kwa sababu that is the spirit of unity.
No, that is the spirit of foolishness. And Mudavadi has woken up from his foolishness because his allies have now launched the new DNA party. Na asifikiria tujui hii chama ni yake. Ken Babu amewamanmark mbaya sana. Here's the tip.
Currently we saw the launch of DNA. I don't know how many tests they want to take on Kenyans to understand the real DNA of the economic situation of this country. But if you look at the faces in DNA, you are pretty convinced that the Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi is inside. Because you look at somebody like Barack Muluka, look at somebody like Kanoti, and the people around. Most of these guys have been allies, loyal allies of the PCS.
Anywho, in this video I want us to look into why Mudavadi's allies have launched the new DNA party, and with no further ado, let's get after it. Now, the first reason why the Mudavadi camp launched the DNA party was to con the president. I am told that ANC party was sold to President William Ruto at a few 100 million Kenya shillings. So kweli, pwagu kapata pwaguzi. The president who shortchanged Gachagua has erroneously bought ANC from Mudavadi, and then Mudavadi has sent his boys to open a new party. So long story short, Rais alinunua jina na logo. The name ANC plus the logo and the colors, that is what he bought, probably with the party headquarters. Everybody else has decamped to the new DNA party. Some of the people launching that party were officials in ANC. Kwa hivyo kumbe Musalia ni kajanja bwana. Ruto alinunua logo na jina peke yake. Hawa wako ANC tena. Now, the second reason why Mudavadi sent people like Baluka to launch DNA party was because he has sensed he's about to be fired. Tumeona kwa hii serikali ya kwamba one of the signs and symptoms of being fired is Farouk Kibet or Oscar Sudi beginning to mourn and groan about you. And the other day Sudi complained about Mudavadi. Here's the tip.
Nasema ati Musalia ametumana hapa kusema pole, sijui nani ametumana. Unajua lazima tuseme ukweli. Lazima kama mtu ni rafiki yako, awe ni rafiki yako ya ukweli. Ingekuwa Mluya mwingine amekufa hapa, ni mtu anajiweza hivi, akina Musalia wangekuwa hapa. Wangekuwa hapa. Na hakuna mtu rafiki ya Musalia na hao Waluya wote viongozi. Nikiuliza huyu rafiki yangu kiongozi hapa, huyu alikuwa rafiki ya Rama sana, ndiye amekuja hapa. Wangekuwa hapa. Sasa wanasifia huyu jamaa wa signature. Wacha nikwambie bwana, mbinguni iko na matata mingi, wenye wataenda mbinguni ni wachache sana.
So to self-preserve, Mudavadi has made sure that he has an emergency party whereby once he is fired, he can take up leadership within the party and then go negotiate with the other opposition leaders. The likes of Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigiji, Martha Karua, he can have a seat at that table. And also, with the existence of that party, the president knows not to touch Mudavadi. If you touch Mudavadi, he and the few people you got as you're obtaining ANC, they will decamp and go to DNA. And it's a win for Mudavadi because ANC was a dead party. It wasn't vibrant at all. So he's had a chance to rebrand. He's the old party that no one liked. You've now given me an opportunity to open a new party, which the sky is the limit. We don't know how the performance will be. Now, the third reason why Mudavadi and allies have launched this new DNA party is to make sure that UDA and any other non-Luya party does not gain a foothold in Western Kenya. I've had the chance to speak to a few leaders from the region, and even wale ambao hawasikizani wamejiita mshemanio, mkutano, na wakasema that much as we're in different parties, in 2027 there is not going to be a party that is non-Luya getting elected in Western Kenya. So it's only going to be a contest between Ford Kenya, DNA, DAPK, na ile chama yanatembea ambayo inakuja. Mambo ya ODM, UDA and anything else that is from out there will not be tolerated in 2027. So in fact, those ODM MPs who are pro-Baba, like Caleb Amisi, are going to decamp and follow ile chama yanatembea. because his constituencies in Natembea's county and Natembeya is up for re-election. And it's the same thing also in Mlima Kenya. Ile chama Gachagua analeta is the only party that will be tolerated, from MCA, MP, governor, senator, women rep, all the way paka rais. If you start bringing UDA, no. You go rebrand something else, no. People have looked into the kind of politics Ruto has played, and it has sent us back to the days of tribalism. 2022, we were a very liberal country. Kikuyus voted for a party which the party leader is a Kalenjin. Luyas voted for ODM, a party which the party leader is a Luo. But they have seen how people are being treated. We have seen how Ruto mistreated Rigathi, how he mistreated Malala. We have seen how Raila is mistreating his troops also, overlooking Caleb Amisi and others in committees. Even Edwin Sifuna is well on his way out. They are trying to get him gone. Because the same way Farouk na others wakiteta juu ya mtu unaenda nyumbani, is the same way Junet and others wakiteta juu yako unaenda nyumbani. And Junet is on record complaining about Sifuna. So people are going back to their tribal cocoons. Wamesema kama ni ukabila itatusaidia, wacha tubaki wakabila. This is as a result of conmanship. Every action has a reaction. Ile utapeli ya rais na Raila ndo imerudisha ukabila kwa inchi. Haijamaliza as far as I can see it. But anywho, that's just my take, guys. Do let me know your own comments in the comment section below. Do you think it's wise of Mudavadi to launch DNA party, or is he only aggravating the president, and now the president is seething with anger and is going to fire him and replace him with Raila or somebody of the caliber? Just drop me your comments. I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And in the event you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.